Hi, I'm Kelly Williams, nutritionist with the Worcester County Health Department. Welcome to What's Cooking in Worcester. Well, it is fall, y'all, and today we are celebrating with pumpkin, but don't worry, it is not a pie. Today we are making an easy pumpkin chili. Yes, you heard that right. We are putting chili in pumpkin, and you're gonna love it. Let's get started. We're gonna start with warming up a pan on about a medium heat. Once your pan is warm, you're gonna add just a little bit of olive oil or oil of your choice. You don't have to coat the bottom or anything, about 2 turns around the pan. We're gonna let that oil come up and warm, and now we're gonna get started dicing an onion. Today I'm using a Vidalia onion, but you are welcome to use whatever type of onion you like, it doesn't matter. And you're looking for about a medium-sized onion. You don't need one that's super large. And this is chili, so you want it to be small-ish dice. And this is really the easiest way to slice an onion, by the way. Just use those lines that go down, slice vertically along those, and then go the opposite direction. Of course, protect your fingers. And then you can turn it flat and finish it off. And if you have any little stragglers, just keep an eye out for them and you can give them a rough chop as well. Okay, we're gonna bring this over to our pan. Our oil has heated up. We're just gonna make sure it's coating the bottom. And we are going to add our onion. All right, let's grab a spoon, give that a little stir. Once the onion gets going for a minute or so, we're going to add some garlic. Now, if you need to mince your garlic, this is a great time to go ahead and do that now while the onion is getting started. Onion is going to take a little bit longer than garlic. So one thing you may notice in a lot of recipes, it'll tell you to put the onion and garlic in together, but you need to be really careful doing that because sometimes the garlic can burn. So always give your onion a little head start and then get your garlic. Today I'm using easy jarred minced garlic, so I don't have to chop anything, but if you have whole cloves at home, you want to use about 2 cloves of garlic. And as they say with garlic, measure with your heart. So if you like garlic a lot, feel free to use as much as you want here. Okay, and we don't really want the garlic to brown. We just want it to get a little bit of color on it. Okay, and that should do it. And then all you need to do is go ahead and push your onion and garlic mixture kind of off to the side and just make a little well in the center. It doesn't need to be perfect. And we're gonna go ahead and add a pound of ground beef, lean ground beef. If you're not into beef, use ground chicken, ground turkey. This recipe is super flexible. You can use whatever you like or whatever you happen to have on hand. So we're gonna plop that in there and then go ahead and use a wooden spoon or one of those cool little ground meat mashing tools that they have now to break it up so it kind of crumbles. And we're just cooking this until the meat is no longer pink. So it doesn't have to be completely cooked through. This is a chili. We're gonna give it a nice simmer time, but we just wanna make sure that it's not showing any pink. Okay, our meat is browned and now it's the easy part. We just dump the rest of the ingredients right in. We can go ahead and turn the heat down because the next step is gonna involve just simmering all of our ingredients. We're gonna give it some chili powder, some cumin and salt, some smoked paprika. Regular paprika is also fine, but the smoked gives it a nice flavor. Garlic powder, onion powder, and some black pepper. Now, if you don't have all of these spices at home and you're not interested in buying them, you can buy a chili mix packet. They sell those in the grocery stores and the big box stores, and it will have a lot of the same spices, maybe not the exact same ones, but it will have a lot of those same spices and give similar flavor. So feel free to take a shortcut if you need it. We're gonna add a can of rinsed and drained kidney beans. a can of rinsed and drained black beans, a can of diced tomatoes, not drained, you want the juices on this one. We're going to add about half a can of tomato paste. These are the ones that come in the little small can, and you may be wondering, well, what am I supposed to do with the other half of the can? Great question. Go ahead and put it in a little Tupperware or in a Ziploc baggie and keep it in your freezer for the next time you make the recipe, and you only need half of a can. We'll put that there, and now our secret ingredient for today's chili is a can of pumpkin puree. Make sure you buy the one that is just 100% pure pumpkin, not pie filling. Now, pumpkin is a nutritional powerhouse. It's loaded with fiber, B vitamins, vitamin A, great on potassium, so it's a really heart-friendly food, great for blood pressure. Again, that fiber is great if you're trying to help manage your glucose, so it's really great for all kinds of health benefits. We're gonna add 2 cups of water. Alternatively, if you had a can of beef broth or chicken broth or vegetable broth, that would add some additional flavor here too. Feel free to use that in place of the water. But I'm just gonna add 2 cups of water. And now, go ahead and give everything a stir. Get it nice and blended. And you'll notice that once that pumpkin's in there, your chili doesn't really look any different than other chili. Maybe just a little bit more orange than red. So this is a great way to sneak in an extra vegetable into your family's meal, because you've got the tomatoes and then you've got the pumpkin, and you can see it's got a nice thick texture, which again also comes from that pureed pumpkin. So we're gonna leave this set on low. We are going to add a lid, let that come to a simmer for about 30 minutes, and we'll come back and check it soon. Okay, we've simmered for about 30 minutes, and this is a really flexible recipe, of course, so if you need to let it go a little bit longer, that's fine too. In fact, you could even put it in the slow cooker if you needed to be able to walk away for a little bit and let that do the work for you. But as you can see, it looks nice and thick, and it is ready to taste, and I can't wait. Let's try it. So like any chili, just feel free to use all your favorite toppings. I'm gonna put a little bit of shredded cheddar cheese on the top, some sour cream, or my favorite substitution, which is just plain Greek yogurt, would be great. Chopped green onions, anything that you like. Serve it with some cornbread or some corn chips on the side and a nice green salad. You have dinner ready to go. You see that it didn't take hardly any time at all, and it's also a really budget-friendly meal. This recipe serves 6, and it's under $2 per person. And with rising food costs, that can be a big win for all of us. Let's taste. It is so good. I can't wait for all of you to try this. Let me know what you think. Remember, eat healthy, be active, prevent diabetes today. Thanks for joining me.